it comes to setting sail, there's an amazing new ship called Quantum of the Seas, and it's part of the Royal Caribbean's fleet. Carr from Sharon, Carr Travel was recently on its inaugural sail, and he's here with details on how you can enjoy the same experience. I'm so interested. I love it when a ship sets sail on its first inaugural. Tell us about it.
I know, they make a big deal out of it, too.
When did you go?
So this was just right before Thanksgiving, just a few days before. We went out to New York. They do a little 2-night sneak peek, kind of just for travel people.
Right.
And it's a cruise to nowhere. So you sail out to sea, you turn around, and you come back. It's just 2 nights. The ship is spectacular. Of course, Royal Caribbean, it's one of the most innovative cruise lines in history.
Right.
You start out in New York. That's one of the great things about this. You can go to the city, enjoy the city for a couple days first before you board the ship.
Okay.
This is the most wired ship in history. There's so many cool technological things. First of all, the robotics on board this ship. They have all these new robotic features. They have an entire lounge dedicated to a robotic show. So they've got these TV screens on robotic arms that like come together and form a big picture, and they break apart and do all the. It's this real dramatic show. It descends from the ceiling. Really, really cool. Probably the most popular feature on this ship is the robotic bar. There's an actual bar with robot arms. You punch in your order on a tablet, and these robotic arms come up, and there's liquor bottles hanging from the ceiling. So they take all the liquor from the ceiling.
Just come to your mouth and just drop it in.
It should. But no, it mixes it up, and it pours in a little drink glass, and it comes out to you on a conveyor belt. It's a really cool experience. And they put on like a little show with music and stuff. So that's a new feature. But all kinds of other new features on this ship. First of all, they have a bumper car arena.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Like Royal Caribbean just does all kinds of cool stuff like this. And if you've got kids, if you've got a family, I know you've got some young kids, right?
Well, teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers. There you go. So like they would be totally into this ship. Royal Caribbean has a great family program. You can kind of get away. The standard features like the climbing wall that's on all Royal Caribbean ships.
Oh, that looks fun.
It's also got this new thing called the North Star, which you can see on that big arm up there. It's just a big pod, a big glass pod that people climb inside. It raises you up above the ship like 300 feet and carries you out over the water.
Oh, no,
it's really interesting.
Did you do that?
I didn't. I didn't get to do it.
That's crazy.
It sounds really weird, but it's actually really, really cool.
Okay, that's
it's really neat
really
looking. Yeah. And of course, they got the DreamWorks characters on board. Here's the robotic bar. You can see the robots are putting on like a little dance. There's a DJ. It's a great show.
Gosh.
So all kinds of innovative stuff on this. They also have, I don't know if you've been up to Frisco and seen the indoor skydiving thing.
Yes, I have.
So there's one of those on this ship.
Really?
It's outdoors. It's like up at the top deck of the ship. So when you're doing your skydiving thing, you're looking out over the ocean and you're way high up. Really, really unique, cool thing. Another one of the things that I love on this ship, I was in an inside cabin. On your wall, you have a TV screen that has a live feed of the outside, so it's like looking out on a balcony. It's not, it's obviously not a balcony. You can't go outside, but it's really cool. You can check the weather. You can see if you're going to need a swimsuit or a sweater when you're going outside. It's a really neat feature. It kind of opens up the room, too. All kinds of new whistles and bells on this ship. Where does it go? It's going to the Caribbean, of course, out of New York, Caribbean and Bahamas for the next 6 months, and then in the spring of 2015, it's going over to Asia.
Oh, wow.
It's going to live there forever, and that's about the time that the sister ship, the Anthem of the Seas, the sister of the Quantum, is debuting.
Okay.
That's going to stay here in the States, and I believe it's leaving out of New York also.
And this one you were on will be in Asia after 6 months.
That's right. And
so
I think
we have a little time to get on it and experience everything.
That's right. We've got like all categories available and some really special deals, some onboard credits, and everything is available. What a great stocking stuffer that would make. Cruise for your family.
No kidding. No kidding. And big kids would love that.
Yes.
I love living my travel life through you. Thank you for sharing all those wonderful details. I'm a little envious. It sounds fun. All right, you can head to SharonCarrTravel.com or call them at 800-648-4856 for more details on this brand new ship from Royal Caribbean. Okay, when we come back, we've got more about your health from Health Diagnostic Lab. Stay with us.